Buckingham Palace fatal three-word answer to Harry and Meg's comeback demands as their only hope of survival. While it was expected that the Sussexes might travel to England for the service in May, there was a concerted effort to shield the precise timing and date due to security concerns. Now, with this information public, deliberations arise regarding whether Meghan Markle and their two children will accompany Harry on his visit. Regardless of whether Harry arrives unaccompanied or with his family, the pivotal question looms large. Are Harry and Meghan welcome back after their Netflix documentary seemingly cast aspersions on Britain's societal fabric, while subtly accusing the media of bullying and discrimination? The chorus of boos the couple experienced while in London for the Platinum Jubilee was a clear sign of the people's feelings towards them then, a collective "you're not welcome here," if ever there was one. Since then, things have gotten much worse for the Narkles, following the release of Harry's mudslinger spare and Omid Scobie's Endgame. The grenades have been coming thick and fast from across the pond for years now, but the Sussexes still seem hell-bent on forcing the way back into Britain, whether we like it or not. A ceasefire for now, but will that only last until the next time they can't get their own way? They simply cannot be trusted. Harry stated pretty clearly that he wants to be back at the centre of things with royal engagements to boot. Everyone can clearly see how desperate he is to get back into the royal family. The use of titles, the renamed Sussex.com website, and growing ties to deserving causes all contribute to a recognisable image. But after a bad period for the couple in Hollywood lately, trying to get back into the fold is seen as a somewhat clumsy move. Being accepted by the royals once more would surely propel the professional victims back into the A-list stratosphere. Let's face it, a D-list actress with very little talent and a petulant child of a king isn't exactly a money spinner, is it? At last, Meghan and Harry have realised that the hand that fed them will be the only one that can ever feed them in a world obsessed with royalty and class. But the Brits are sceptical about their return, and quite rightly so. An insider in Buckingham Palace said that it's too late for a Sussex rehabilitation as long as Harry remains married to Meghan. As frenzied fascination bubbled around the Princess of Wales last month, Meghan unveiled a gleaming Grige lifestyle brand. Some suggested the Markle was callously piggybacking off so-called Kategate to flog a new jam, spreads and silly bits. Others said that they couldn't believe she was so carelessly cooking in a white top with no apron in that cringingly sputastic promo vid. Either way, the timing felt like something of a snub to the Waleses. Scurrilous stateside rumours about the health of their marriage were swirling to boiling point. Dirty duo Andy Cohen and Stephen Colbert were popping gags at Kate's expense, and the proximity of Meghan's Insta unveiling felt a little too close for Californian comfort, as Prince William stepped out on stage in London just hours later at an awards ceremony honouring his late mother. Ouch. Of course, the brand itself is a shameless royal masquerade. See Meghan Duchess Defector decked in floor-length ball gown and the phony baloney gold-embroidered logo. Perhaps with the gossip gremlins working overtime to blow hot air about stricken Catherine, Meghan couldn't pass up a chance to rub up against the royal fairy dust. After all, loose Windsor association and looser lips are the only things keeping her relevant. Spotify and the harsh Hollywood desert are hardly plumping her up Mount Olympus. And so, cloaked in sepia and Montecito musk, she's promising scents and serums, dog beds, doolies and napkin rings galore. Or is she? You see, now that we know the devastating truth about Catherine's cancer diagnosis, this Martha Stewart misadventure is looking a bit Harry ham-fisted.